first president of the National Action Committee on the Status of Women.
Glad to be here, Leah.
So we're going to talk about the feminist movement in Canada. So let's get to it. How was life in Canada before the movement began?
Well, actually, women outside the working class did not get jobs because they were seen as having the primary role of just being a housewife. For example, just taking care of the children or the things around the house. And also, too, they had equal employment opportunities were lacking. Before the 1940s, women were able to work low-paying jobs in offices, shops, or domestic services. And more educated women could only get jobs as teachers or nurses. But the most advocated jobs would be that of a mother. Certain jobs in the government were seen unfit for women and that it was only appropriate for males. Women were originally not given the right to vote due to the view that men were superior to women. And then also, too, women got the right to vote in 1918 through the efforts of Canadian Women's Suffrage Association.
What methods did you use to obtain equal rights?
Women wanted institutional reform through the government. However, since the progress was slow, feminists created a new plan of action. They were way more dependent on organizations rather than political institutions. The fact that men led the movement also gave women the desire to form organizations. Some organizations such as Committee for Equality of Women, the Vancouver Women's Caucus, and mine, the NAC. My committee lobbied for access to abortion, better welfare provisions, better day care, equal pay for equal work, tougher laws related to sexual assault and sexual harassment.
So what triggered this movement?
Well, men were earning far more for the same job, or jobs that required less skill than what women had. Women wanted fair pay and easier access to higher education, protection from domestic violence, and a fair share of family assets and child support in case of divorce. Although progression of this was slowly partly due to women's representation in the country's legislators remained inadequate. And abortion was still legal into the country, and small changes in feminist organizations raised awareness.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. You know, the girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates. Well, see you later.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye. You know, if I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So, relax. Why don't you try Instant Folgers? Tastes good as fresh perked. Good as fresh perked? I'll surprise Harvey for his birthday tonight.
Hey, great coffee.
It's Instant Folgers. Doesn't it taste good as fresh perked?
Better.
Better than those girls make at the office?
Honey, their coffee can't hold a candle to yours.
Instant Folgers taste good as fresh perked. Try it.
Fresh air cooking bakes food just right.
Fresh air cooking. Only with a gas range is it possible to bake cakes and other delicate dishes so evenly, so confidently. That's why fresh air cooking is demanded by expert cooks everywhere. With its lifetime burners, the modern gas range is so economical and so efficient. Warm, moist air circulates in a gas oven to evenly cook the most exacting dishes. And every cake's a fresh air cake.
Fresh air cooking on your gas range. Cook better with gas.
I can't type. I don't take dictation. I won't sharpen pencils. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones,
Just a minute.
will you make a copy of this?
Naturally. I pushed the button on the Xerox 914. I make perfect copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button. Anything he can see, I can copy in black and white on ordinary paper. And am I fast? I can make 7 copies in a minute. By the way, I never need wet chemicals. My 914 is a dry machine, powder dry. Sometimes my boss asks me which is the original, and sometimes I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith, I'm going to lunch with Mother.
Here we have with us another special guest, Betty Bergan, the first president of the National Organization for Women.
Thank you for having me.
So, what do your movements have in common?
Well, the first wave of our movement both pursued an interest in increasing property rights and an increase to access to education.
While women were given the right to vote in the 1920s, and in the United States, it happened by the 19th Amendment.
Whereas in Canada, provinces one by one passed the law, and this also marked the end of the first wave for both countries.
Both governments passed equal pay acts to ensure discrimination isn't done based on things like race, gender, or skin color. However, the progress was very slow.
And what makes your movements different?
Well, during the first wave, Canadian women primarily pushed the feminist movement under the maternal feminism theory. This idea stated that women are natural caregivers and mothers of the nation. And also, Canada placed an emphasis on religion, which was the reason why women were so united.
For the United States, birth control was an issue brought up by the feminist movement, and that occurred only in the first wave.
And this issue was not brought to light in Canada until the second wave, which was during the 1960s.
The U.S. focused more on sex discrimination in the workplace, along with attempting to break the stigma of being an educated woman and not just being a housewife.
Despite the fact that many women returned home after working in the factories during World War II, the number of women joining the workforce steadily increased as women's contribution became more and more necessary to sustaining both the home and Canada's economy, a fact addressed by a number of government initiatives.
And this is unlike the United States, where the number of women in the workforce had actually dropped after World War II.
And the third wave is now.
You think it's so cute, you think it's so sweet. How a lot of men encourage me to save my day for him. But let me stop you there, oh, before you speak. Nah to the I to the no, no, no. Women's rights is no, voting is no, equal pay is no. You need to let it go, you need to let it go. Need to let it go, not to the I, to the no, no, no. That job is no, the control is no, your property is no. You need to let it go, need to let it go, need to let it go, not to the I, to the no, no, no. First you're gonna say, I'm an equal thing, thinking I believe in every word. I'm your housewife, so original. Tell me I like the other girls. I was in my house before you came along. Now I'm glad maybe you should go. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, nah to the I, to the no, no, no. Oh, my ladies, listen up. If that boy ain't giving up, get your kids, family, asses, girl, all they gonna say is women's rights is no, voting is no, equal pay is no. You need to let it go, you need to let it go, need to let it go. Not to the I, to the no, no, no. That job is no, the control is no, the property is no. You need to let it go, need to let it go, need to let it go. Not to the I, to the no, no, no. No things in advance, keep it in your pants. No didn't till you're over me. I don't need a man telling me what to do, and if she is my priority. Now I'm in my zone, my sisters come along. Don't want you to take this person, no. Blah, 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 liberation to the I, to the go, go, go. Oh, my ladies, listen up. If that boy ain't giving up, get your kids, family, asses, girl, all they gonna say is women's rights is go, voting is go, equal pay is go. You need to let it go, you need to let it go, need to let it go. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. The job is go, the control is go, the property is go. You need to let it go, you need to let it go, need to let it go. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. Untouchable, untouchable. Got to arise one day. Equality regardless of sex. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. I'm feeling Independent, independent. Equal work, equal work. Freedom to work, freedom to work. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. All my ladies, listen up. If that boy ain't giving up, get your kids, family, asses, girl. All they gonna say is women's rights is go, voting is go, equal pay is go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. The job is go, the control is go, the property is go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. Not to the I, to the go, go, go. Untouchable, 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 untouchable. Not to the I, to the go, go, go.